Some weeks ago, I made a pronouncement on my policy direction on photo enforcement, primarily dealing with the issue as it pertained to construction zones. Since then, further concerns have come forward regarding the program, and those concerns have set the stage for a subsequent announcement and presentation today, dealing with the balance of issues respecting the photo enforcement program. I want to ensure that this program is abiding by the highest ethical standards, focused on tangible safety gains as the provincial conditions of authority mandate, and that it is not ultimately judged by its citizens to be an approach to secure indirect revenue for government. Our photo enforcement program is perilously close to crossing that line where citizens of this city will rapidly lose respect for a program that they initially accepted as being the safety-driven program that was claimed in 2002. I am also concerned that if we do not make adjustments while we have the knowledge and support of our citizens to do so, we may someday, as a municipality, face expensive judgment of a different kind. Our photo enforcement program is specifically targeting locations known to be the most deficient in traffic engineering standards. Standards that all cities adhere to, as Winnipeg claims it does, yet in fact, we do not.
So just to recap, what are you actually pledging here then to make sure that the signage is there and double tapping and to put up more signs? That's the gist of it?
Appropriate signage at all speed enforcement locations, proper amber light timing, essentially proper engineering for all sites where people will be or could be ticketed, and to ensure that prior to any tickets being issued, that every single site that we have is properly signed.
Is this folks from Wise Up Winnipeg, they almost allude to like a grand conspiracy to raise revenues and trick drivers. Do you buy into that? Is that what's going on here?
Wise Up Winnipeg has done their research. It has not been independently corroborated by our campaign. They stand by their own research. I have no reason to not believe them. My role here today is to flag this as an issue. And my sense is that people are rapidly losing confidence in this system. And they do sense that a lot of the general propositions going on here today, that these sites are set up in areas that are unfair for drivers. That is, I think, a growing level of consensus in our community. That, and I've said this before at our announcement, that enforcement at traffic sites is becoming proportionately less and less about safety and more about revenue. And this is bad primarily for safety reasons, but secondarily for reasons of legality and all of those sorts of things. You know, and you've seen over the course of the last little while, increasing cracks in this system, and it seems to be coming to bear because of revenue pressures, in my opinion.